All right, so welcome back to part 3. We finally got someone to respond to a trade, so we're going to go ahead and lock it in for 1 Exalted Orb. So this is kind of how it works as far as like the trade system goes. So I did the same exact thing, but this guy responded. Okay, so right now what we're going to do is we can right-click and go to... Oh, he just teleported back to... Okay. You can also just click on the little blue swirl. So what we did is we opened up the Path of Exile trade website, just like we did before, but this guy actually responded. So it's going to take a second to load in. And then we're going to go ahead and accept. We're going to put in the item, and then we're going to get this item. And we're going to hit accept, and now I have this item. But you can see we can't use it because we need 9 strength. So what we're going to do is we're going to be able to use it in the next level up. So this is going to be a massive, massive upgrade. We could just exalt our item. And again, you don't have to do this right now. I'm just showing you guys things just ahead of time. So that way when the time comes, you're going to be able to lock in and be able to trade. So I wouldn't waste your exalted orbs. So again... because you could use them on the items that you have, and that's fine too if you want to. But I would say with Exalted Orbs, just use those and just get upgrades on your items. I would probably recommend just getting upgrades in terms of like your weapon first as the priority. Later, you want to get a lot of resistances. Resistances are key, but the next upgrade that I want to get, if I get another Exalted Orb, is going to be in the... boots department for as much movement speed as possible. That's like a huge area of an upgrade too. There's a lot of uniques in the game, but honestly PoE 2 has a lot of bad uniques. Like most of their leveling uniques are kind of mid. Like the only good ones, Gold Rim, Wanderlust, just for some movement speed. Does this one also have a socket? Yeah, okay. But yeah, this is going to massively increase our DPS next level, because we're just going to put it into strength, so we can get the equipment requirements. And once in a while, you can just activate your Coal of the Week. If you want to activate it when things are low enough, like that, to eliminate them, that's efficient. But you can also get okay value with them. With just activating, because you get this node no matter what. Like, you're forced to get this node. Unless you've got accuracy in the very beginning, which you don't really need. But if you see them when they are, like, blue, always try to activate your Culling Strike like this. Because it's going to give you that charge, which will make your Lightning Spear throw out more shard projectiles. It tells you on the skill. Like I said, the most important thing is probably to read the skills. I'll just tell you what they do. The important parts. It used to give you 50% more damage, which is massive. like 50% more damage in this game is basically like 2 ascendancies plus. Like it's massive in PoE 2, but it got nerfed, and they didn't even nerf it by like we'll give you a little bit less. They just said nope, dude, deleting the whole thing. But it's okay because the skill's pretty OP in general. Anyways. And let's go see if this helmet is good. Oh, we got an item that has int. So, like I said, keep one amulet that has int, one amulet that has dex, and you're going to be good to go. Let's see what else this gives us. So this gives us crit, that gives us energy shield. I think that this is worth it. Let's see, what do we get? Nothing. But yeah, I would still say pick up all of the yellow items, because you can trade a Regal Orb for like a pretty decent item as well. For Regal Orbs in the very beginning. Like this unique shield that we have pretty much solved most of the mana problems. And this is called Alchem Era. So let's go do this real quick. So again, pathofexile.com/trade2. Oh, this guy's in the way. Okay. So the name of the item is again Alchem Era. Okay, there we go. And then we hit search. Boom. And you'll see it probably costs like 1 exalt. It's really cheap too. You see 1 orb of alchemy. It's about the same. Oh. Usually you don't want to do this, by the way. If you ever alt tab out, open up the hit P for passive and then look at the items. But This over here, you could probably get this for 1 Exalt. It just sorts it for some reason in here. If I do Exalted Orb equivalent, or if I just type in Exalted Orb, it's probably 1, yeah. Or you could probably buy it for, like, my guess is probably also like a Regal Orb. Regal Orb. You can see you could buy this. This is like super cheap. So there's a lot of uniques that are great for leveling, and the ones that I could actually recommend are like Wanderlust. Now this one may cost a little bit more. Let's see what it goes for in Exalted Orbs. It's probably a couple. Okay, so it's like 2, and the thing that's nice is it gives you 20% movement speed, and your speed is unaffected by slows, which is great. And then also Gold Rim is a very good item as well. That's, again, like a unique, super low level. Oh, this one's actually kind of expensive, though. 8 Exalted Orbs is kind of a lot, but it is one of the better low-level items that if you do happen to either get when you're playing the game, keep it or sell it. Very, very good. Oh, is there in-game item check now? How do you do that? Someone said that you have the ability to interact with the trade in Act 4. Lightning Spear was fun last season. Yeah, it's good this season as well, too, even with the nerfs. I think it's still totally fine. I mean, as soon as we got it, like, the game just became like night and day difference in terms of how easy the game is. Crazy difference, man. Okay, now I think we can go back. Ooh, we might have an upgrade here. Oh, we just got to level up. So remember how we needed strength. As much as I want to get this thing right now, the strength right now is so much more important. And I'll show you guys how much more DPS we got with that 1 Exalted Orb. Or, again, just a Regal Orb will get you this as well. This is good. Let's see. We got some extra life. Yeah, we probably should swap to this. Okay. Because we'll start to scale evasion eventually. Alright, so let's check out our damage. So our DPS, this thing is not always 100% accurate, but it's better than nothing. Alright, we got 109, slap this on. Whew, almost tripled our DPS, man. It's big upgrade in damage. Alright, we can use this checkpoint. We're going to go back over here. There is 3 of these rituals that we're supposed to complete. I think we did all 3. Hopefully we did all 3. If not, it might be over there. Let me double check, because I'm pretty sure we're ready to finish this. Yes, okay. Oh, is it one more? All right, got one more. So let's go back, and I want to say it's probably right here. It's my guesstimate. Yeah, I was right. Okay, start the ritual, and again, now our DPS is so strong. It was already pretty good, but now one-shotted. What do I think of sprinting? It's clunky. It's like so slow in terms of like the turning speed. I don't know why they made it bad in turning speed. It's just like, you feel like a really dumb bull is the best way I can put it. Like, you're just charging in, and then you hit a wall, and you're like, why? Alright. So now we get to fight the boss. Alright, let's go ahead and activate this, and then we're going to get what's called Spirit in the game. But we could actually use the other Regal Orb to get more movement speed on boots, too. I'm going to lock that in right after this, though. And it is always worth it to go look for trades and upgrades, because, again, if you can do triple DPS, you're like effectively going 3 times as fast, right? If you don't have to sit here and fight. So this boss actually has a bunch of mechanics. We might be doing too much DPS, so I will at least show you the mechanics. So he'll put this debuff on you. It says stop moving or you'll be in prison. Now, one of the biggest tips that I can give you guys, if I hit escape, I can mouse over and read this. I don't know why this game does this, but like it's so helpful that you can actually do this, because if I see this icon and I've never played the game before and I didn't tell you could pause and mouse over it, how is the person supposed to know that you need to stop moving? Now, if I stop moving, I don't get imprisoned. Imprisoned is basically a root, so your character ain't moving. So I have to hold still, and I'm fine. Now, if I move, it's bad. Now, there's 2 debuffs that he applies. One of them is the slow. One of them is the if you move, you get screwed over. The other one is if you don't move, you get screwed over. And then there's some AoE on the ground. This is pretty obvious. Don't stand in it. He's going to recover. You can't hit him during it. Okay, that was the one where if I move, I get screwed, but it doesn't really matter. My DPS is so high that it's pretty, like, face roll. That was a slam attack. But I think I rolled up just a little bit out of it. Oh my gosh, that was super easy. Okay, this is a big upgrade right here. Big upgrade. So the big upgrade is this. So it grants us what's called Spirit. So I'm going to right-click on it, It's going to give us spirit. So we have mana and we have spirit. Spirits for auras. It also gives us an uncut spirit gem. We're going to right click on it. And both of these are very, very good. We can only pick one. Wind Dancer is going to give us more evasion. It is really good for survivability, but we don't care about this. I don't care if you die 10, 20 times during the campaign. It is way more efficient to get more DPS and just take the deaths. Now we're going to go and throw this on. And this is different though. We don't just throw this on, activate it as a skill. We have to right click it right here. And the way you'll know it's activated is if it says Spirit 0 out of 30 because it reserves 30 Spirit. Make sure it is activated though. And again, that's important because what it does, by the way, because I probably should also mention this. So what this does is it gives us the ability, when active, killing a shocked enemy with a non-herald attack, which is, this is a Herald of Thunder is what it's called, will cause attacks to release lightning bolts, which deals attack damage to all surrounding enemies. It's fantastic. It's amazing. You guys will be able to see it in gameplay soon. We also have what's called Tribute. This is for the ritual mechanic. We can pick any of these items. Nothing is really good here except for these two, so we're going to go ahead and pick these two. This is just a transmute. It's kind of like a rewards window. None of these were really good, again, except for the things that I just grabbed. So basically it's a little mini game. Think of it like those are your tickets, and you redeem your tickets, and you do not save your tickets on your account. Every single time you enter a new zone, it refreshes like the tickets for that zone. But now that we've done this, we're good here. We can actually go back, and we're going to go sell the stuff, identify, all that stuff. Yep. Oh, you can open up the market. Oh, thank you so much for letting me know. You could just open up the market here. Oh, so you don't even need to activate it. Thank you, Initial. The GOAT. Okay. Thank you so much, man. That's going to help out. So let's use the in-game trade now instead of the other one. So let's go to instant buyout only. This is I want to do instant buyout. Okay, so we're going to go to type filters. We want to go to boots. Okay, you can boots, item rarity. I don't care. I just want whoops. Okay, equipment filters. We want movement speed. Oh, can we type in movement? Oh, that's looking for like the item name or something. Let's see. Miscellaneous. Oh man, there's so much. Requirements. Okay, so like level 15 max. Let's say 20. And then we want trade filters, stat filters, movement speed. Oh, okay. Okay, so we want just movement speed. Minimum 10. And then Exalted Orb equivalent, or let's go to Regal Orb max 1. Sweet. Wow, that's really simple. Holy, this is the greatest. Now, can I sort by movement speed? By clicking on it. Oh my gosh, it's so good, man. It's so good. Okay, this one, though, it does have a requirement of 23 int. Now, can I save this? Like, if I go and move, like, let's say I want to check, do I have enough int right here? Okay, so I have int 12, strength 12. The dex requirement won't be a problem. So we're going to go back to this. Oh, it saves it. Oh, it's so good, man. Oh my gosh, it's the greatest thing ever. If you guys don't know, the reason why I'm so hyped for this, it's so annoying to whisper at people because in the first part of my little thing, I showed you guys that people just don't respond to trade. It's very normal. But in the beginning of this part, the guy was already ready, so I was like, okay, I'll show you guys how it looks. But now, as far as this goes, this also has a fee of gold. Oh, that's interesting. So this way, you're not supposed to flip items. Okay. So how much gold do we have? We have 2,600. Okay, so it's not that bad. So how you activate it is a little like slash, like on your keyboard next to the right side of the shift. So what I want to get is anything with more movement speed. What's that sound? Okay. Anyways, let's see. So I can get 15% movement speed and I can grab all this, but I don't have the int required because it requires too much int. This one is extra. No, this doesn't. Okay, let's go to 15% movement speed because. Oh, argument was invalid. I'm guessing it's going to have a lot of glitches. Unless my internet DC'd. No. Okay, there we go. So let's go to movement speed. So we get 18% movement speed for one Exalt. Not too bad for early game. Again, most of these are just going to be great for leveling, but it's 5% movement speed. I guess there's none for Regal, or it just glitched out. I don't know why it's glitched out right there for one Regal, but nonetheless, we have access to the trade, so that's good. It's good just knowledge. All right, let's go get rid of these items and let's continue playing the game now. Okay, we take one of these. Now, I can also hit C as in cat and check out what resistances I don't have. I have some cold, but no fire or lightning, so we're going to go click on the reward again. So fire or lightning, let's go ahead and take fire. Throw it on right there. We can also augment this, so we can throw on another mod. Boom, 2 mods. And now it's a little bit better. Cool. And then we also have these gloves. Let's see if these gloves are good. Oh, it's got double resistance and mana per kill. That's not bad. But it requires 17 int, and I don't have that right now. And I don't have mana problems, so I'm just going to go sell those. Or, like, I wanted more Regal Orbs. I can buy back the yellow items, and then I can always just disenchant them to get more of the Regal Orbs. Or I can maybe even try to sell this for, like, one Chaos Orb. Oh, not Chaos Orb. Probably wouldn't sell for a Chaos. We can actually use this. I can sell it for maybe an Exalt, a Regal. Let's see. Public. Don't worry about this. I'm just doing this right now. I'll teach you guys how to sell because it requires what's called a premium stash tab, and realistically, it costs real money. Don't feel like this game's pay to win, but it's just something that I can teach you guys later. So we can do like a Exalted Orb or Regal Orb. Let's put this for 1 Exalt just to see if someone buys it, and I want to show you guys kind of how it works. But let's go ahead and continue now, and we're gonna go back to the farmlands. So remember where we got the little loot, the flute, and if we're using the little thing over here, oh, not this, but we don't even need the trade website anymore. We have the in-game one. But if we're using this as a reference, we did the King of the Mists, we killed him, and then we go back to, again, the Ogden Village. Now we're gonna go kill the Executioner. So let's go, man. What's up, Elixir? How you doing, mates? Well, thank you so much for the TikTok gifts, the heart me and the Go Popular. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You're gonna jump to Pee-wee tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, really fun. So you can see the Herald of Thunder, it's activating now. It's going to be great. And if we have a support gem, I want to show you guys this. This is actually pretty good for Herald of Thunder. So we can uncheck this and then go for, like, we type in like lightning, and you can get supported attacks gain 25 lightning damage as, yeah, this one's pretty good to go ahead and grab. So we're going to engrave that one, and boom, it's going to do even more damage. Free extra DPS. Can you just spam? Yeah, Lightning Spear is still very good. I mean, you can see like how much DPS we're doing. Like it's very, very beginner friendly, face rolling right now. The first like 1 hour of like any class is really rough. Some people are in the chat saying the game's like too hard, and I saw that for sure. This is where we got that little flute. But yeah, don't worry if the game feels really hard. In the first 1 hour of this game is like 20 times as hard, and now it's just like I'm just one-shotting everything. Okay, in this field there's it's like a not necessarily cornfield, but if you stand in here, there's going to be like an elite that comes out. There he is, and boom. Oh, nice. We got a uncut gem, level 4. Now, is there anything else to show you? Not really. I mean, we can upgrade Call of the Week. I could show you this. So what this does, it stabs them. And if we were using that cold, that one unique that we got, it could be used with that. We have another support now. No other support gems. Right now, what we're doing is we're just here to kill the Executioner. Oh, I forgot. We got to use that run. See if it's up here. Actually, let's go this way, see if there's a exit over here. If you get hit while you're running though, it's pretty bad. You do slow down quite a bit with that knockdown. But if you just activate a skill, it automatically stops your sprint. But also, I guess if you collide with an enemy, it stops the sprint as well. Yeah, there's nothing else here unless it's over here. It looks like it's a giant square, so let's go all the way up. Oh, we got knocked down. Wow, that's so much damage. Okay, yeah, you get punished pretty hard if you get hit while you're moving. If there's like a group of enemies, yeah, it's no good, but it's fine. We survived, that's all that matters. I'm really surprised, honestly, that we died in like Act 1, but again, that thing was doing pretty big damage. Maybe we got unlucky and got hit by crits a couple times. Alright, well, we already hit that checkpoint. Is it this way? And then we go up and to the left? Let's see. Or it could be this way. So if you open up this, yeah, but right here we gotta go to the next zone. Where is it connected? This way. And sometimes you have to backtrack. That's why the checkpoints do help out sometimes. Is if you do have to backtrack, it's not as painful. But it's still painful, man. Like, okay, the sprint is definitely a good change, but in general, people have complained about the campaign just being, like, just way too big in the size of the areas. Like, they're just way too big and windy. I don't know if... Oh, it was right here. That small little sliver. Okay, let's continue then. We'll get to the next spot. Coming up towards the end of this act pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, they really punish you. Well, I think their goal is to make it so you don't just, like, run through the campaign. Oh, we got another one of these. These are always worth doing, for sure. Oh, I think I got one of each. Oh, it's Lapis. So it's Lapis. Where's that? Lapis, Jade, and is it Ruby? Let's go do the league mechanic. I'm confused. You can skip the main campaign. No, you have to do the campaign still. It's not like Diablo. I wish, man. A lot of streamers said they can't trade due to quest or something. Oh, some people said, oh, the auto trade. Someone said you have to do Act 4. But at least you showed me how to open it up. That was very helpful. Thank you, man. So maybe that's why. Or maybe the website is bugged. Usually the first week, there's always like, oh, the trade website has a bug. And it's like, it's very normal for this game. Okay, so from the Ogden Farmlands, we go to the Ogden Village, and then now we're going to be fighting the Executioner boss. Alright. This is a really cool boss, too.
These poor folk are beyond saving.
Oh, we actually have another skill point, so now we're going to go finish off the extra elemental damage, and that penetration is actually really good. So, it's specifically against bosses where they have a bunch of resistances. It's the only area where, like, the resistances matter. Most of the monsters in this game, like, don't have that much resistances until you get to, like, the end game. And even then, it's like, what happens is it's like a mod for the map to have, like, 30% res. But it's really only the bosses that have just abnormal amounts of res. And if we get that one gem for the boss that just inverts the resistances, it's so much DPS. That one jewel, or that's a support gem, may be super expensive, though. I don't know, because the game just came out. Sometimes the newer things are just like so rare that, I'll be honest, you ain't gonna get them. But there are other times where like the new unique is like one Exalted Orb and it's really good, it's just really common, so depends on the rarity. Okay, let's get a reward. So yeah, oh, it's an explosion right there. It's kind of like a surprise one. What do we have in shield for some of the ones that we have? Okay, increase armor evasion. Fire res, okay. So we could socket our shield too, but there's an item that I easily can recommend that we'll get relatively early on. It's one Exalted. It's called Lycocide. It gives you really good block and super cheap, and it's super broken. It's like so OP, man. It gets your accuracy rating doubled, and from our accuracy we get way more crit, and we kind of make this a crit build. Really, really powerful. Look at all those decapitations.
Surely we can...
No escape. Not this time.
Great Wolf, take you, bastard! You had your chance to kill me. Now it's my turn.
Oh my gosh, the DPS is wildly good, man. Holy. Okay, we gotta show off how it works. So when you hear that slam, you see that thing? That will probably one-shot. So don't get hit by that. Other than that, there's like some other like things that he throws down, but it does not matter. That was... That lightning spear nerfed, man. I don't think it's that nerfed at all, man. Holy, our DPS was just too crazy. So if you're interested in playing lightning spear in The brand new Path of Exile update lock-in, bros. It's so OP still. That was crazy DPS. What's up, Platypi? How you doing, man? What would I rate this game in comparison to number 1? I like this game a lot. I think Path of Exile 1 is a better game. But this game has a better, like, engine. But it's mostly that, like, it's just like a nerfed PoE 1 with better graphics. And, like, the way that this game feels actually feels pretty good. I would argue PoE 1 is still a better game. But it's not like they can't change it. All they would need to do, get the base movement speed and upgrade it by 25% and allow people to blast. And this game is just the same as PoE 1, but updated graphics. But, like, they just make this game clunky for no reason. Like with the sprint, there's no reason why if I'm running, I can't turn. Like, why just make it so difficult for the players to turn? See, like, the turning feels like, if you guys have ever played Overwatch, you ever, like, charge with Reinhardt? Like, yeah, you can move, you can change directions, but it's like, or if any of you guys played any fighting game, it just feels, like, really, like, stiff. And there's no reason for it to feel like that for the sprint. Like, the sprint is supposed to be out of combat. Turning feels like sliding. Yeah, it's like drifting. It's just, or like, but like really bad drifting. It's like maybe a mobile game and you didn't buy the good car or something. I don't know. The best way to put it is it's unnecessarily like clunky. And I also don't like that if you're running and you bump into like a small like object, that like your character's like, oh. Oh, we got another support gem. Cool. And we don't have enough spirit now, but what you can do also with these support gems is you could, we can actually get this. This is actually totally fine too, because the area effect, I don't really care too much about it, because it should be just hitting things anyways, but if I just get more damage on it, sure, why not? The build does enough DPS, but you always have to get more DPS. But later we'll remove that one and we can get like 1% life per second. It's a very nice thing to get in the game. It makes all the boss fights like way easier. Also, there's like a rope you can hit over here. There we go. Oh, yeah, these guys too fat? they're too big. They can't climb up very easy. Way of punishment? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about when you get knocked down? I think that they don't want you to rush through the campaign. Like, just run through it and not play. So, I understand why they knock you down. Oh, what is this guy? Invulnerability. What the heck, dude? This guy's got like 5,000 projectiles, like one of those airplane games on like the arcades. Those bullet hell games. What if... Okay, that thing was just not dying. Ooh, uncut level 5, boys. Nice. Let's go upgrade our lightning spear. Ooh, we get storm lance. I'll show you guys what these do though. So this one, yeah, it's kind of cool. I kind of want to get it,
can also
but
consume a frenzy charge to overcharge and create a patch of shocked ground. Spear field rends the ground with spears.
So it goes under, and then
rapid assault performs 6 stabs.
Rapid attacks.
Barrage empowers your next attack to fire multiple times.
So yeah, this one
If you have frenzy charge,
lets you fire multiple times. Now, do I have another one? Do I have more level 5s? Oh, this one has to be level 5. I'd rather just get this right now. I'll show you guys the other skills though. Like I do want to make this like a guide to show you guys how the other skills interact and how you can use them. But I also really like getting more DPS. Even though we're totally one-shotting everything, we will show off most of the skills. What's the totem class? Like the ballista? Like what class would I play? I couldn't really give you advice on ballista. I never played it. But if you wanted to play ballista, mercenary might be a good choice because you get like you can run like 100 extra skill points. Well, it's 100 weapon swap points, so it'd be really good to like boss and then have like a separate build. Is that what's called Warbringer? But as far as like what would I rate this game, like out of a 10, I'd say it's a pretty solid like 8 or 9, like very confidently too. I just think that Path of Exile 1 is a better game overall, but technically this is early access. So we already killed the Executioner, now we're in the Ogden Manor, and now we have to kill Candlemas. Not to be confused with Candlejack. Alright, so yeah, Candlemas will give us permanently plus 20% life. Plus 8% max life. I don't know if they used to do that. I think, do they buff some of these rewards too? Oh, okay. So you can let go of space. Ooh, we got another one of these Abysses. These are great though. Like the Abyss is like pretty solid for leveling too. Like it's always worth doing. You're getting a little bit of currency, a little bit of loot. So you can get extra like stats. That's kind of nice for leveling too. Another level up. Now we get to get more. We can get crit over here. Ooh, we get a jewel socket pretty soon. Actually, this is the jewel socket. Now I don't have a jewel yet, but what we're gonna do next is this is a really good one where you get physical damage taken as a random element, which is really OP with charms. Ooh, we got an Orb of Alchemy. That's good. So what this does, it makes a normal item into a rare item with 4 mods. So if I get like a white like chest piece, that's like, you know, because as you progress in the game, there's something called item level. You can see where it says body armor item level. If I hold Alt, it shows the stats. If I get a white item, I can just throw in a bunch of random mods. It'll make it a rare. But I would recommend you guys to just trade these. Use the little trade website. It's way better. And you can get exactly what you need as far as an upgrade goes. What are we, level 16? Okay. So I think at level 28, you can get Lycoside, which doubles our accuracy, so we don't need to put any into accuracy. Oh, we gotta go this way. But yeah, the sprint is definitely a nicer change. Very, very awesome change for the game. Let's go up here. About to come up to the boss. Oh yeah, I think we can do the final boss.
There's the tyrant.
Okay, I think it's in this next area. I know that there's like another like door, but there's a boss that we're looking for. He's in this or the next area. Okay. Since there's a checkpoint, I'm assuming he's right here. Yep. Okay. So this is the boss we're looking for. Touch the little thing, and then this is gonna come out. Oh, he's doing a slam already. Okay. Our damage is so good, it doesn't really matter. But he does this like fire breathing move. Just keep on moving out of the way. That's like the one thing that's important. If you hear that thing, once again, just kind of move. Although we just took it, no problem. Pretty much once you hear those sort of like slam attacks, just constantly move. And you'll be okay. So he's gonna drop an item that's pretty important.
Whatever it was.
Just the Candlemas. Oh, it's /8% max life? I don't know. Whatever. Either way, we get that, and now we permanently have this. And that's the last quest that we need to do before fighting the final boss. So now we're on the final boss of Act 1.
Lightning strike twice.
Alright, let's go. Continue, and we'll go through this. And then after this, we're level 16. This boss, by the way, is pretty hard. Oh, also, sometimes these chests can freeze you, so if you get unlucky, and you can just be frozen and dead. But again, just go for DPS, man. Do not worry about survivability. The only time survivability matters is towards the end game if you're like dying. Yeah, survivability is definitely optional until the late game. The reason why is I'd rather you do double, triple DPS and breeze through the campaign versus like struggling in the campaign for like speed, but you never die. Like most of the best speed running strats to get to the end game maps, you die several times. It's like it's not a big deal. Like, but if you're dying in Diablo, I get it. Like it's like Diablo, it's like oh, if someone died in Diablo, I look at it like dude, that guy, he might need to learn how the game mechanics work, and that's okay. But like unlike Diablo, the crits in this game, I don't think bosses should be able to crit because they already do absurd amounts of damage, and then if you get like powerful crits on like a mod and it already hits for like very random damage numbers, it's so hard to build into the tankiness that's required to survive a powerful crit monster because the chances of it hitting, especially if it's like let's say lightning damage, which has a very high variance in the range, the amount of tankiness is required is just not worth it simply. But they've added a lot more defenses to kind of help out with that. Let's go continue and take down the boss, and we're just going to go for it. Now, if you have trouble on the boss, don't worry. This boss is, like I said, it's not an easy boss. Let's go see if we can get any upgrades. So we have 1 Regal, 1 Orb of Alchemy. I believe he can do cold damage, so ideally we try to get cold resistances. So if you hit Seasoned Cat, you can open up this. We got 25 cold res. Is that enough? Ideally we get a little bit more, but we can talk to the NPCs. Got an uncut skill gem level 5. Cool. You can activate this, and I can get Storm Lance just to show you guys what it does. And then if we had enough support gems, I have 1 right here. I actually have 2. So we can get on the Storm Lance, we can get this one over here, and then let's go get on Storm Lance. I don't want the one when you kill the enemy. The reason why is I want Elemental Armament just for more damage because I want to use this skill just kind of like for fun. Use this in Lightning Spear.
Enter. It's all gone.
And where's Una? Like I said, sometimes the NPCs move. Does she have a ring? No ring? Okay. We're probably going to get more value off of buying a ring off of someone else anyways with the trade system. And let's try to do the in-game trade. What's our timestamp right now? 37? Okay. Okay. So we can also gamba an item. We could get 1 ring, but I'd much rather use the trade system to get a better ring, 2, show you guys how it works and also learn myself because this is brand new. So again, we're going to open up the trade menu with the slash. And then what we're going to look for item category, we want ring. And then we want to get, let's see, I think it's you just go straight to stat filter and just go to physical damage to attacks. And then we can also do damage to lightning damage to attacks. And then hit search. The maximum level is level 16. And then we want it to be, we'll just hit Exalted Orb equivalent. Okay, so this is 1 Exalt. Okay, cool. We see a ring that does have those stats. But there's only 2 rings with this stat. So what we're going to do is, where's the bio equivalent? Okay, so we can go to Regal. Let's see if this works. No. Let's try this. No Regal. Okay, we also have Alchemy. So let's see if there's any for an Alchemy. There is. Oh, it's costing 2. Okay, because I didn't put the maximum 1. So it looks like what we could get that's much more common is physical. Whoops. So we're going to X this out. We're going to add stat filter. Physical damage to attacks. Now, what we can get is what's called the implicit. So an implicit will always have that, but we can actually just search for physical damage to attacks. And then this way we can see if there's any other good ones. So this one we have physical, and this one, these are all Lazuli rings. That's not really super useful for us, but that's probably all that's going to pop up. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of rings that won't be super great for our build. Oh, this trade website is super laggy. Holy, dude, it's like crashing my game. I think, oh, did my game crash? Okay. Dude, it was like super laggy once we opened that up. There's probably just a bunch of results. So, What else would be good over here? And not only getting flat damage is good, but also getting resistances is good. So we could also type in resistances, and then we can do. Oh, it doesn't have. Does it have fuzzy search on this or no? You can't do. Let's see. Sanctum. Oh, that's like a very specific roll. Because what I'm trying to show you guys is how to just get resistances and just roll the highest, like, of any resistance. If you do all resistance, it's going to look for specifically all res. But I just want, in total, the maximum amount. Can we do, like, weighted sum? Oh, okay, here we go. So we can add another stat group and then do weighted sum. Okay, so what we're going to do with the weighted sum. Okay, I know this might sound complicated. If it's too confusing, don't worry. But I'll try to make it easy as possible. What weighted sum is going to do is we are going to put in all the resistances that are possible. So you're going to look into weighted sum. I'm going to type in resistance. I'm going to hit cold res. I'm going to type in fire res, and then lightning res. And then I'd want the weights, if I put it in 0, they're all going to have the same weight, meaning that they're all as equally as good. But as long as it has a total of, like, let's say 1, I'm going to hit the weighted sum, and this is going to give me, for one Exalted Orb, the most amount of resistances, or the most amount of whatever. So it's pretty good. Lightning damage of enemies hitting you is unlucky. Okay, cool. So again, you can definitely search for whatever you want here. So we can do, let's say Regal Orb. Oh, there's only one listed that has that stat. So most of the time, though, it's all going to be Exalted Orbs. But I'm just trying to show you guys the trade system as well as kind of learn it myself as well. But I like how you can just buy the item instantly. This is pretty decent. It's got fire res, and it's got like a bunch of lightning res, which is pretty good. But this is for the explicit. You can also get implicit as a resistance. The Topaz gives you, let's say, lightning res. There's like a blue one that will give you, it's probably like Lapis or I don't know, Sapphire. We'll give you cold res, and then Ruby, I think, is fire res. But the highest that we get, because there's just not any listed for Regal Orb. Again, most of the time it'll be like Exalted Orbs, and then you can see the most amount of resistances that we can get is a total of 27. And then if you just click on sum, it's going to be the highest one. So there really isn't a good ring that we can get for what we are able to offer. So we can go to the Orb of, what is it? Orb of Alchemy. We just type it in, Alchemy. Orb of Alchemy. What do we have? Okay, there's 2 listed. All right, this one over here is got extra cast speed is great, but we don't use that. All attributes isn't bad for like requirements, but it costs 2 and we only have 1. So that's not going to be available for us as well, so that's kind of unfortunate. So sometimes you'll search for, like, no joke, 20, 30 minutes, and you'll just find nothing. That's very normal, so don't worry too much about that. But as far as a ring goes, what I'm looking for is basically one that has physical damage to attacks, but it's on the implicit. So we're going to, oops, dang it. So implicit, there we go. And then if it has these, that's cool, but I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to go to item rarity, and I'm going to put at least rare, and then we're just going to hit search and see what comes up. Oh, there's only 1. Okay, so it adds fire, it adds increased rarity, some mana. Okay, that's not really even that great. That's pretty weak, but again, it's because most people probably aren't listing things for like this sort of price point. So we can actually take this out and then see, okay, there's only 4 listings for Orbs of Alchemy. And what we need to do is maximum 1, because I only have 1. So there's only 2 right here. This is 8% increased damage. We get some life and dexterity. Not too bad. It's better than nothing, but is it really worth it? I'd be almost better off just getting another ring and then just hitting it with an alchemy to see what it rolls anyways, because it's not really important. But it's also that what we're trying to buy has such a low item level that a lot of people just are probably not listing things at the moment. So that is also something to consider. Again, when I do any of these trade things, though, feel free to skip them if you want to, but I'm just trying to like go over certain things to kind of teach you guys as far as learning. So we could also just go to the rarity and just go to unique over here. This is another great option, and you can do, let's see if there's any unique rings for this price. None in this. So we can go to Orb of Alchemy. Any unique rings? No unique rings either. But there's maybe some for, okay, let's see. What do we have over here? So these are one Exalted Orb. And we don't have an Exalted Orb. Like I said, the Exalted Orb is pretty much the lowest like price point, but there's sometimes people that list things like this one over here. If we had the currency, it's not bad. It gives us some life regen, which is good. But this is instant bio only. Some of these are maybe listed for other ways, but I kind of want to just buy an item just so I can see how this mechanic works too. So let's just go ahead and search for a ring. We're just going to go to, let's go to any ring. I do want one that has physical damage to attacks, or we can get a sapphire ring, which is cold resistance, which will be on the implicit. Okay, these are all exalted though. Let's look for alchemy. Over alchemy max 1. So there's 0 listed that have, like I said, this is, wait, there's nothing. Argument is invalid. No one's listing any. That feels like it's bugged. Okay. All right. Well, we can just buy something. Okay, here we go. Wait, this is really good. Wait, this is like really good. Okay, so we're gonna travel the hideout. It's 3,100 for the fee. Do I have 3,100? Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and open up this and let's go travel. Oh, you don't have, oh, so you can't do it. Ah, so someone was right. It doesn't work until you, I guess, complete Act 4. So you have to use the, oh, wow. In-person trade only. Wow, okay, that's kind of unlucky. So that is a good thing to at least learn. But now we still have the ability to trade in-game, though. We still have, like, this thing, and then we have to direct whisper. Ah, okay, I got it. Not too bad. So we have a bunch of results over here. So let's see, what can we get that would actually be good? It's kind of weird that you still have to, like, whisper people until that point. I don't really like that. This over here is, oh, it's a 0 fee. This is actually pretty good. It gives us a big amount of resistances. This one costs a regal. Ideally, again, I'm looking for one that has specifically that, like, 1 to 4, like, physical damage. Let's go to rare only. So item rarity, rare plus. Oh, okay, this thing is definitely buggy. Because there was definitely rare rings. There's no way that these are all blue. Yeah, because they're yeah, okay. Let's see which one would be good. This gives us big mana over here. Big mana. We can also, again, this is what we would ideally want. Is something that has, like, physical damage to attacks. Or we can get the cold res. So if I want cold res, I can type in sapphire ring. And then this one will come up as a sapphire ring. But if I do go to, let me try to go to unique. No results. Okay, let's try alchemy. Oh, it doesn't have to be sapphire ring. Just any unique ring. This way we can see if there's any good uniques. Sometimes there's a lot of good uniques that are really, really cheap. You take fire damage instead from physical, from bleeding. Okay, that's actually pretty useful, and it gives us a bunch of HP, bunch of fire res. Okay, kind of cool. Because sometimes they buff uniques, and I didn't look at all the patch notes, and sometimes they don't even tell you until the very end. But this is a big, chunky amount of mana with that ring. Inflict abyssal wasting on hit. Now, what is abyssal wasting? You'd have to look that up. So what is that? Abyssal wasting. Let's look that up. Abyssal wasting. PoE2. Because this could be like a pretty big extra attack or something. Is this new? I don't even know what the heck this thing is. Should we find out? There's not even any info on this. Abyssal wasting PoE. Like, I'm checking out PoE DB, which is like the database. This might be a brand new ring. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this it? Is this wasting? Oh, it's increased duration of damaging ailments. Ah, increased damage with hits against afflicted enemies by ailments. So it's like 30% increased damage. That might not be too bad. Now it's abyssal wasting, assuming it might be something related to chaos. I don't know. But it looks like all the unique rings. We also have reduced light radius and reduced presence area, which I don't know what that means. But again, if you see anything, you might have to look things up. Let's see what this does. Life regen, mana regen, inflicts spread. Okay, that's kind of cool. Not too useful for us. So it looks like as far as the uniques go, there isn't really anything for us in this category. But let's go ahead and go to just the rare, and let's see if some other items. Okay, we have a decent amount of items. So we have physical. This one isn't too bad. Fire res, more fire res, some extra HP. Again, this is probably what I'm looking at. This one over here. This one has some cold res. Now, can it control F in this? No, it doesn't let you hit control F in here. Dang. There's only 30 results. So what I can do also, since I wanted to prioritize cold res, right? I can also exit this and check out my cold res. Okay, I have 25 right now. I can also just put in cold res as a implicit. See if something comes up. We have regen, His life, mana, accuracy is not too bad. But we can also just type in cold res. But we have to close out of that and go cold res. Oh, my bad. My face was there. Sorry. Forgot about that. Cold res. Cold res. Explicit. There we go. So we have really nothing too good in the cold res department. So now I'm going to go to physical. Oh, it's so weird that you can't overwrite it, by the way. Let's do added physical damage to attacks. We have, 5 life per enemy killed. That's kind of cool. I like that. Oh, this is even more enemy per killed. But let's see. This is physical. Like, even though these are small, like this is actually like pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and direct whisper this guy. So we whispered him, and then he's going to invite us, hopefully in the next couple seconds. If not, while you're waiting, because sometimes people do not respond. That's the biggest issue in this game, is people do not respond to trade. Still, go look at other items while you're waiting for someone to respond. It's very, very common, again, that people do not respond. So what we can also do is go to implicit physical damage to attacks. And see if there's anything else that's kind of good here. Mana per enemy killed isn't too bad. This is the best one, though, by a long shot. It's not even close. It's 11 HP. If it was 100, it'd be really good. I hate how you can't use the instant trade thing. That's kind of annoying. This one over here isn't too bad. It's giving us some strength. It's actually kind of mid. Okay, let's just buy something, man. We've been sitting here for way too long. This is kind of bad too, though, to be honest. I want something that has like, okay, this one again is the best one, but that guy's AFK. I don't think that's the trade. Nope, it'll be a different sound. So we're gonna keep on looking. I mean, this gives us damage and HP. I'm gonna go for this one, see if he responds. Oh, he's not online now. And that will happen. Let's see, mana per enemy killed. That's really low HP. 9 ints. That could help out with like some stat points. Oh, this one gives us 2 fire resistances over here. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see if that guy will respond. And this is why I guess they implemented this trade system. I'm sure later everyone within like the first like few days after, it's only going to be this one. Okay, so now we just hit accept, and then we just teleport towards his location. So if I don't have the correct state, he's going to come to me because he's in Act 2, I am in Act 1, and so he needs to come to me in order for this trade to work. So let's go ahead and trade. So we just right-click on his little portrait and go to trade. He may have to go to his stash to grab the item. It may take a second, so we'll go ahead and wait. And this is Path of Exile trading, man. And then we can do the boss. Well, once he eventually fixes the trade, he's still probably looking for the item, or maybe he glitched out. I don't know. I'll give him like a second, and then I'm gonna hit trade again. Maybe he crashed. I don't know, because he's not really moving. Build. This is lightning spears. What we're going. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but he clearly bricked. Well, while he's busy being bricked, I'm gonna go look at. See if
Finn makes fun of my collection.
There's any items that we can buy off the NPC.
If you find a pint,
I don't know why this guy, like I said, he probably DC'd because he's not moving over here. We could go back into the trade thing. It's like I said, it's very annoying sometimes. This is why, again, I got super excited when I saw that you could just instantly buy, because I don't know what was wrong with this guy, but clearly there's something wrong with him. I'm going to leave the party, and then I'm going to re-invite him and see if he accepts. And if he doesn't accept in the next 5 seconds, we're just going to continue. I know it sucks that like we sat here forever and we didn't even buy anything, but this is like sometimes the reality of Path of Exile as far as trade goes. We can whisper this guy. Is this a different guy? Okay, so see if we can whisper that guy. Increased cold damage. We can also look for like increased lightning damage. Increased lightning damage. Oh, okay, here we go. Now we've joined this guy, and he again is in an area that I don't have access to, so he'll have to come to us. And then we'll get the ring, and that'll be wrapping up this part of our little play session. Because I did want to fight the boss. I know it was like 10-20 minutes of the trade, but this is very normal in the game, and I guess it's better that you guys see a realistic section of the game. Again, sometimes, most of the time people understand this, but Sometimes they're like in the middle of a quest and they're like, they just hit accept and they're like, hold on, give me a minute, I need to do the thing. So sometimes you can ask if, can you come to Act 1, because we're in Act 1. And so we'll go ahead and hit trade. I usually give them a second because sometimes it helps if you hit the trade. Look a little faster, and then we're going to hit accept, and boom, now I've traded the item, and then now I got the ring. Woo, okay, we got it. Okay. And then if, so like, see how I bought the other thing and the guy DC'd? I already got another one. I don't have the currency, so I got another one. So if you want to whisper them back, you can say I got another, thank you, or just like I already bought another one, it's all good. That people understand in this game, like things, he might have DC'd and I just bought another one. That's very normal in the game. But now we have extra damage, we have extra evasion ratings, some small stat. It's like whatever. It's just better than nothing. Let's see what else we can upgrade. I think we're pretty much good. We'll wait until we get another Exalted Orb to really get another upgrade. But that's going to wrap up part 3 of our Path of Exile playthrough. Next time, we got the boss, the final boss of Act 1, and we'll get to Act 2 and get started with that one in the next part. But anyways, drop a like on your way. I'll see you guys in the next one.